Welcome back to Drizzle's Kitchen. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a cupcake bouquet. In our kitchen, we do lots of these for people giving gifts to their loved ones. Our online cake shop has two different types of cupcake bouquets, and we also call it a cupcake, which is a cupcake bouquet, in short for cupcake. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make one by yourself at home. These are the things I need. I need a paper cup, preferably a bit smaller than your cupcake, and we need a seven cupcake paper cups. We need some green leaves, which is basically a green tissue paper cut in squares, some stapler, tape, scissors, and also some weight, which I'm going to explain why we need it here, and cellophane and some more tissue paper, which I'm going to explain later. So with your cellophane, we buy a roll of really good quality cellophane. This is very necessary because this is your final product and you want your cupcake bouquet to look amazing. So I'm gonna cut some cellophane. I'm going to cut a rectangle piece and then cut it again in half to come up with a square piece. So I'm gonna take some and cut a rectangle piece.
Let's do it again.
Put this away. So now that we have a rectangle piece, we're going to half it and cut two similarly squares. Two rectangles actually. So now we have two pieces from that one long piece. One, two. So we're gonna put one in the middle and one across, like so. To add some color, you're gonna use some more tissues, colored tissue. I'm using a purple one and a pink one. It is really up to you what color of tissue you wanna use, or if you just wanna use the pink one, it's fine. Or you can add two color tones like I am here. So I'm gonna take one single piece. This is a rectangle piece, and I'm going to put it across like so. If you can tell, this is where the pointy end was of our two cellophane. I'm going to just put it across like this. And again on the opposite side. And I'm gonna take another colored tissue and place it on the two other opposite ends. You can overlay it. This way your bottom will be hidden, which you will understand once you make this. So I'm just trying to make sure everything is in level and put another color on the other edge. If you want to make it thicker than this, you can, but this is how we usually do it in this kitchen. So now I'm going to be using some paper cups and staples. With the paper cups, you're going to basically make a flower. So we're making a 7 cupcake bouquet. It's so easy to manage, and it also fits perfect in our packaging, which is amazing. I'm going to staple all of this together. Make sure everything is clipped on and it's stuck together, and the cups they look like this. One in the middle sticks, aligning. If you can see, not all of my cups are leveled. It's fine because the flowers are gonna sit on this and it's gonna look really good. So you're gonna put this in the middle. Now comes the part of why we have a big jar of Nutella on this corner. This comes because we need a weight. It's gonna sit on top as a weight. Okay, so now we have the weight on, the cups intact, and our paper going smooth. We're going to lift our cellophane upwards. I'm going to show you this side. Cellophane upwards, And we're going to find where the connecting of the 2 cups were. And then we're gonna pinch and tape. We're overlapping, pinching and taping. Take a long piece and attach, like so. Do it again. We find the edge of our 2 cups joining point. We're gonna pinch. Let's make it straight. Pinch and overlap. Overlap. And tape. So you see how I'm turning this? I wouldn't be able to if I didn't have the weight. The weight makes sure it's not going anywhere when you're taping. So again, gonna find the edge of our cups where the joining point is. Take this, pinch, overlap, and tape. Again, we're gonna find the edge where the 2 cups, basically I'm putting my finger over here from these 2 cups. We're gonna find an edge over here, take this piece, pinch, overlap. And you're going to go through this until you reach the end. I'm gonna put some more tape. So we're gonna pinch again, find your edge, pinch again.
Playtime.
Overlap. Find the edge, pinch.
Let's do it again.
And tape. Remove the weight. Pull up your paper. And that's how you make the bouquet part. And now we're gonna be bringing our cupcakes, which are right now in the freezer, so they're nice and hard when we're working with the cupcakes, and placing them in this bouquet. Our cupcakes are back from the freezer and they're nice and hard. So if I was to touch one, nothing would happen. So we're gonna take some green leaves, which is basically a square piece of tissue. If your cup is bigger, you could make your leaves thicker, so when they sit, the cup is just holding them and the cupcake is not sinking into the cup. These cup size works for our cupcakes, but it might not for you. So our cupcake will still sink, but 2 or 3 paper will hold it. But if you want to put more paper, you can. So we're gonna take 1 square, overlap it like that, do it again. This is nice and thick. So again, you can put more paper so your cupcakes won't sink into cups. So then you're gonna take your cupcake, put it in the center, hold it like so. Bring your bouquet and plop it in the middle. If your cupcakes were not from the freezer, they will smush when you did this. So make sure they're really cold. We're going to layer our paper again. And now it's chance to alternate your flowers. Don't put rows next to a rose. Make it pretty, just cross it across. Put in a rose. You have to like smoosh it in, like so. Take more paper. Tissue paper is very grease friendly, which means it's going, a single like smudge of buttercream will make it greasy. So if you don't like your paper, just change it, because presentation matters a lot in this circumstance. Again, smush it and make it sit. There we go. Okay. Again, I'm going to take some paper towel just to make sure my fingers are always clean. There we go. I'm gonna do a sunflower mix. If you want to learn how to make these flowers, make sure to watch my previous video where we learned how to make daisies, roses, and sunflowers. It was really fun. So make sure you follow that video. I'm doing 3 or 4 paper, but if you can tell, I'm also like making not all of them the same way I'm placing them. I'm putting them on different angles. No, I'm gonna do this one. Variety of colors, and it just looks so pretty, especially when you give it as a present to someone. They're just like unbelieved by how are they edible. One of them got a bit dirty.
Playtime.
So this is how you make a cupcake bouquet using 7 cupcakes and just adding a bit of color to those cupcakes, and your tissues make it look very extraordinary. We normally put this entire cupcake bouquet into an 8-inch loyal box and just put the lid on top. It usually is perfect. And when you give it to someone, they're always surprised that these cupcakes are actually edible. If you want to learn how to make these cupcakes, make sure to watch my previous video where I teach you how to make flower cupcakes. If you have any questions, please comment below and let me know if you want to learn something new from our kitchen. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like my video. See you next time. Bye!